Well, folks, time to mark your calendars because on August 13th, Donald Trump is going to become the president of the United States once again, according to noted election expert Mike Lindell, the CEO of MyPillow. Lindell, during an interview with something called the WVW Broadcast Network, said that August 13th is the date. That's the date that Trump's going to be reinstated. And yeah, so I guess that's that then. I hope the Biden administration enjoyed their time in the White House. I hope they know that they've only got a little over a month left to pack up and get the heck out of there because, yeah, somehow Trump's coming back, according to the Pillow Man, who swears up and down that he has all of this evidence of foreign interference, possibly issues with the voting machines. He has it all, he says. He's going to take it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court is going to see it. And in a 9-0 vote, a unanimous vote from the Supreme Court, again, he has said all this, by the way, a unanimous vote by the Supreme Court, they're going to say, yes, Donald Trump, you're the president of the United States. Come on back. Everything I've just described, which is, again, all things that Mike Lindell has said, it's all literally impossible. Not just because it's so far-fetched, but because it's also legally impossible to do the things that Mike Lindell is saying he's going to do. Like, those aren't things, they're not remedies for this within United States law. Like, there's literally nothing you can do, man. Sorry, Pillow Guy, but you have nothing. I assume Mike Lindell has friends. And in fact, I've reported on the fact that his friends are very worried about him, and they should be. Like, this is not, again, I'm no mental health professional, so this is all just my personal opinion, but there's something wrong with this man. There's absolutely something wrong with him. You can tell by the manic and excited way that he talks, the crazy things he says, the outlandish, just make-believe that this man is living in. Like, there truly is something wrong with him. I firmly believe that. And I wish somebody who actually knew what the hell they were doing with mental health would take a look at this guy and figure this out, because what he is doing right now is he is basically being the Pied Piper of the crazy people. Right? The Pied Piper of the low information voters, stringing them along. They're following him all merrily, happily. And then what happens on August 13th when Donald Trump doesn't get sworn in again? Right? That's the big question. And to be honest, according to the DHS warning they sent out last week, they're worried about that too. Because they don't know what these crazy people are going to do when Donald Trump isn't reinstated as president of the United States. Now, I don't think Mike Lindell's the kind of guy that's going to go and do anything, brash. He's not going to commit any acts of violence. I don't think Lindell's a threat of that at all. But the followers, absolutely. Because we've seen him do it. We saw him do it just 6 months and a day ago. So we know what they're capable of. But Lindell is just leading these people down this path because he's, maybe not quite all there. But the other people, that's the threat. The Department of Homeland Security understands it, and they've already been warning law enforcement officials to be on the lookout for this. And now that Mike Lindell has set a date, be on guard. And I think that's kind of the best advice we can give to everybody. Because when August 13th rolls around and Donald Trump is not reinstated, you're going to have a lot of unhappy MAGA people, and we've seen what those hordes can do. One of today's video sponsors is PureVPN, and right now, PureVPN is offering a wonderful 14th anniversary special price of just $2.88 per month on a 2-year plan. If you're not using a VPN to search the web right now, you are not surfing the web as safely as you may think. And PureVPN offers one of the most secure VPN experiences out there. You can experience an all-new PureVPN with an all-new and easy-to-use app and much improved performance.
Its fast and reliable VPN service now has more than 6,500 servers, which is the most any VPN in the market currently offers. It secures your connection on all of your devices with easy-to-use apps across all major platforms, and they now offer 10 multi-logins instead of just 5. And this is the only VPN in the market with an always-on third-party audit to verify the no logs claim. And it helps you stream all you want, including Disney+, the 7 different Netflix regions, Amazon Prime, BBC iPlayer UK, ITV UK, and many others. And it helps you purchase all kinds of online deals with lesser prices by connecting to certain regions. And it keeps you secure, no matter where you are, with public Wi-Fi protection. Again, go to purevpn.com/theringoffire and take advantage of the 14th anniversary special price of just $2.88 per month with a 2-year plan.